Happy Sunday, guys. I don't have my eyes yet on my phone, so sure. Go. Awesome. Welcome to part four of Prosperity for the Masses. Sure, this is on mute. It's always sliding. So this is my favorite topic out of the four sessions that we've had so far, because obviously this is where you start seeing results because you're starting to basically make money. We covered the basics in the first three sessions. And so today I'm going to cover exactly, like, once you know what it is. Right now you have, hey Michelle and Cecilia, you have the foundation, you know what it is, you know how to get your crypto, how to buy crypto and get your money into the crypto world. You know, have an idea kind of the different strategies that you can use in order to actually earn. And so I'm going to show you specific examples today, and I'm very excited to share that with you. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'm going to go into my presentation. So session four, again, is all about how to make money with crypto, whether that's, money that you're going to get later on because you're holding it like a savings account, or money that you can actually use right away, like for daily expenses, which is really awesome, right? So um, let's dive in. So you've seen this if you watched. I think it was session two where I explained how this works as far as I compared Bitcoin to gold, and then of course the U.S. currency. And you've seen that you can literally earn up to 400% on Bitcoin, just Bitcoin alone, right? Because of its performance in like the last, I don't know, 12 years, right? Compare that to gold, which is 12%, compare that to US currency, which is 25%, which, unless you have a business, maybe you'll get that, right? I don't know any other way where to invest that, maybe in the stock market if you know what you're doing, right? But the strategies I'm going to show you are all set and forget. Once you put it there, you don't have to think about it, which is what I love because we're all busy, right? And so we want to, hey Matthew, hey Sarah Lou, we want to maximize our time and not really take up more of our time, right? And so let's dig in. So this is my favorite strategy, and this is a strategy that actually experienced investors know about. And the fact that I just knew about it 2 months ago is really making me mad. So it's called dollar cost averaging. This is how you can gain this much percentage, 300 to 400% on your Bitcoin, if you were to use the strategy. I'm not going to read everything on this slide, but basically what it is you set a fixed amount, let's say $10 a week, on a regular interval, such as, let's say, weekly in this case, or you can do monthly. The smaller the interval, the better. So I like to do daily. So I've been doing $10 a day for the last 2 months. In this example, it's $10 a week. But if that's where you can start, that's okay. Just go there and get started because it's going to be powerful, especially once you see how it works from this session. So DCA, let's just say $10 a week. This is what you saw here, $10 a week for 3 years, which is $1,570, which became $8,279, right? And so if you were to say DCA, what this is doing is basically you're not having to time the market. You don't have to buy when it's low, you don't have to sell when it's high. You're just buying on a weekly, daily, weekly, or monthly basis, so that you can take advantage of the average of the price, because Bitcoin or crypto in general is volatile. And so when you dollar cost averaging, you're basically getting the most bang for your buck. That's the easiest way that I can explain it, right? So in this instance, if Alice were to invest 5,000 worth of Bitcoin, and she wanted to do 500 every month for 10 months. 10 months later, she's gonna earn twice as much because she used this strategy versus if John, in this example, just basically put $5,000 worth of Bitcoin in one swoop, right? One time. And so her return is twice more just because she paid less for her Bitcoin over the average of 10 months. So that's essentially what dollar cost averaging is, which is awesome. I've been doing this for the last 2 months. So this is kind of an example. If you were to do $10 a week for 3 years, 1570, that's ultimately how you see those returns. So if you were, this works well. Actually, this is 2018. Sorry, there was a typo right there. If you were to look at the performance of Bitcoin as an asset to invest in, there you go. You'll see that it always goes up over time, right? Yes, it's going to go up, go down, but during, let's say, you look at any 5 year period that Bitcoin has been around, it's always gone up. So this is a long term strategy. This is kind of like save it for the rainy day. Invest $10 a week if that's where you want to start. Something $10 is something that you probably won't miss in your daily life, right? But over time, let's say in 3 years' time, it can grow to 425%, right? And so this is actually my dashboard. This is actually my numbers. I started this 2 months ago. And I've invested about 1359. And it's already gone up 13% because Bitcoin appreciates in value, right? And so I've made almost $200 just in the last 2 months, not doing anything. And this just happens to be like the last few days Bitcoin went down, which is totally fine with me. I don't sweat it when Bitcoin goes down. I just know that it's going to go up over time, right? Because I'm not going to touch this for now, right? And then, so yes, I've gained 13%. And another strategy where what I did is I I took out my money from that DCA platform. By the way, if you want to find out what DCA platform I use, just go ahead and comment DCA in the comment section, and I'll message you the service that I use because it's really good. They have amazing rates. It's really convenient. I just set it up one time and they do it for me every single day. So I set up like for them to take out $70 a week. This is the service that I'm talking about. $70 a week. They take it out, and then that service basically does $10 a day for me because I want to do it on a daily basis because I know that the average of that cost will be lower over time if I did it daily versus weekly. But all you can do is do it weekly right now, that's totally cool. You can start there. Whatever you do, just do something. Just get in because I know that this is gonna go up over time. We know we've seen it in the performance, right? And so the worst case scenario is that you don't get in. Best case scenario is at least you get in with $10 a week, right? So if you want that platform, I'll send you the link. Just do a comment. Just comment DCA in the comments, and I'll send you that. And then what I do is from that platform, I had at some point I had a bunch of Bitcoin that I can withdraw. I think it was $1,200 that I withdrew from there to this platform. Now it's called Nexo. So Nexo.io is right there. Nexo.io. If you were to hold or save, if you watch part 2 or 3, you'll know what hold means. If you were to hold your Bitcoin here or any kind of crypto that you see here on the screen, you can earn anywhere from 8% to 12% interest on your crypto, which is amazing, right? So that's what I did. So not only did my Bitcoin appreciate from the other platform to about 13%, I moved it to this platform so that it can keep earning compound interest 8%. I'm getting 8% on my Bitcoin just because of that. Again, this is not something that's going to change your daily life right now, but it can make a huge difference when you hold it for a long time versus keeping your money in the bank, which is not really doing anything. It's losing value if you keep it there, actually. So this is the best way to go. Um, so then my favorite strategy, even more so. So I do all of that. I do the DCA. I use Nexo to keep earning interest on the assets that I hold. And then I use automated bots to earn this every single day. So if you're looking at this column right here where it says bot profit, that's actually my profit. So let's say for this specific bot, which is our newest bot that we started, in 9 days we made 175. On the second one, in 30 days we made 628. In 1 month, almost 2 months here, we made $1,009. And then in almost 3 months here, which is this is our very first bot. Here we're gonna hold it forever. We're earning 16% on this Bitcoin basically. So it made $752 in about 3 months. And then this one, 3 months, it doubled our money basically, right? So this is why this is my favorite strategy, because ultimately I spent about 5 minutes to set this up. It's all automated. All I do is take a screenshot of my profits in the morning. I take a screenshot of my balance as well. And then that's all I do. And then I look at it again at night just because I like looking at it. And that's all I do. So if you like what you see on the screen right now, and it's like, how do you do that? It's actually not complicated. My mentor is doing another training. There's a replay of his training, actually. Let me correct that. And it's only going to be available for the next couple more days. And so if you want to learn more about how you can do this in like right away, basically in probably 2 weeks, you can get set up, because you have to learn from him and do it right and all that stuff, right? But it's not complicated at all once you see it. And so if this is something that you want to do, the automated bots, the DCA, you want to earn 8 to 12% on your crypto, just comment something in the comments and let me know which information you want, and I'll be sure to send that to you. But these are the main things. So dollar cost averaging, hold your money in a place where you can actually get 8% to 12% interest on your money or crypto. And then once you have enough um, money, and if you already have something like that in like $3,000 for a rainy day or whatever, obviously if you don't want to use that, that's totally cool. But if you have a good amount of money that you're holding, let's say in savings account or something like that, the automated bots is the perfect solution for that, because ultimately it's like a vending machine, right? You have a vending machine, people are buying food from it all the time, and it's making money while you sleep. And so why not take advantage of that, right? Hi Bernard, that's Sophia. So yeah, if any of those interested you, if you want the platform where I do my dollar cost averaging in, just comment DCA in the comments. If you want to check out Nexo.io, that's where I hold my assets and earn 8 to 12% interest, just go to Nexo.io. It's really, really cool. Just read up on it. I think you're going to find it interesting if this is something you're into, like I am. And then the automated bots training is only available for a couple of days. So if you want to watch that, just comment bots in the comment and I'll send that to you. And by the way, if this helped you, if you learned something new that you think somebody else in your sphere of influence will want to learn, go ahead and tag them here or share my video to them. I greatly appreciate it, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it and they'll love you as well for doing it. So that is it for today for part 4. We'll do part 5 tomorrow. I still don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Maybe that will give me an idea what to talk about tomorrow. And that is it. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Bye, guys.